Most of our clients are enterprise or targeting enterprise. So definitely it's the same old thing, right? Like nobody wants a demo. They might want to see the product. They might want to have their questions answered. They might want to say, hey, my team's wondering about this exact thing. Show me how you do that in your tool. How will we do that in your tool? My CFO is annoyed with how difficult invoicing is with these, like, we can never get an invoice out of our software. Show me that. So we know going in, okay, people come to a demo not for a demo. Why don't you give them a list of the things that they'll see and then the things that they're worried about? Right? So I'm worried you're just going to spend all your time selling, or I'm worried this is the first of 15 sales calls when I'm basically ready to make a call right now. Like I've got time's a wasting and I've got pressure from all sides, or I'm aware that I'm going to have to involve 4 different people from my senior leadership team over time. Getting them all on a call at the same time is impossible. What can you tell me about this demo that will make me feel like I have more control? So when it comes down to it, it's often like a very simple question of how do you prove that you're going to make their lives easier and make them look better? That's it. If you can look over your copy and go, oh, this is how they're going to see that their lives are getting easier and they're going to look better to their team, particularly for like where there's a sales call, that usually means you're selling into a large organization, lots of decision makers, crazy different, everything's different for every different group, right? Even though there's like similarities. So yeah, I would say just go back to what they really want and then don't be bashful about putting it on the page. You're allowed to say, hey, if you have a question about, and then you fill in the blank. You don't make them think. If you have a question about something, we'll show you. I don't know what something is, but if you have a question about how or what our algorithm is that drives the dashboard, we'll show you exactly the behind the scenes stuff. But you would know that that's their question if you listen to customers in the first place and do those thank you page surveys, etc. You can take what they're telling you and put it on the page, but do them the benefit of the favor of being specific. The worst thing that we often do as marketers is leave it up to our prospect to connect the dots. And when you're in like a sales experience, a salesperson doesn't leave it up to you to connect any dots. Like they're there one-to-one back and forth talking to you. We don't have that luxury with copy because we don't get to have an actual dialogue, but we do get to learn from how those dialogues work. And one of the things is just do the work for me, just connect the dots so I don't have to imagine things, because that's making my life harder. So that's one way to start thinking about those demo landing pages.